Hello friends and my dear students. Today we are going to discuss on creative thinking, which is an important part of your product design and launching subject in the 8th semester of RTU syllabus. So in this curriculum we will see how we can design or how we can innovate new products with the help of creative thinking technique. As you all know that creativity, it is a use of imagination or original idea to create something. Means your idea should be novel and original whenever you are creating any new thing. So this is called as creativity. So this is the whole idea of creativity. And as per the creativity studies, it has been found that creativity is going to be decreased as your age is going to increase. As you can see in the picture, during the kindergarten time or during the childhood, your age, your creativity is 95%, or 95 means the ratio of creativity versus age is 95 plus, while during the primary school it became to 75, and senior school it's 50, and university it's 25, and during the adult time it is 10% only, or not 10%, means the ratio of creativity versus age is 10. So this is going to be decreased whenever you are seeing, as your age is going to be progress, your creativity will be going to decrease. So how we can generate or increase the creativity? So this is the product development process, which is an important part of your product development and launching subject. Like, this is divided into two parts, which is conceptual design, means your concept should be ready, and this is embodiment design, and after at the last it is detailed design. So we are focusing in this presentation, we are really focusing on concept generation, but before that I will try to explain this whole product development process, which is how we can define the problem, how we can gather the information. Okay, defining the problem means you should have a concrete idea about the problem, and this should not have any kind of strict boundaries. The boundary should be limited or flexible, so that whenever some problems are not able to solve by your constraints, so that those constraints should be relaxed. Okay, and after that, gathering the information or information gathering, which you can do with the help of material or content available online, library, talking with your peers, talking with your faculties, your colleagues, your friends. So with the help of that, are experts in the domain in which you are doing your product development. So you have to gather the information. Whenever you are having concrete information related to your problem, then you should jump to the concept generation. Now you have to generate the concept as per the information received and constraints or limitations there in the problem, or whatever problem you have defined. So this concept generation, there are various techniques which we will discuss in upcoming lectures as well. So next is evaluate and select the concept. How you have to evaluate, and there are some criteria which are known as PUC criteria or PUC criteria to evaluate and select the concept, or 635 method to evaluate the concepts. Okay, if you are having ready with few number of concepts, then you can evaluate which will be the best concept for the solution of your defined problem. Next, if you are ready with the one concept or the best concept, then you should go do the product architecture and configuration design and parametric design. Roughly in the embodiment design, you are going to fix all the design considerations like limit, fit, tolerances, dimensions. All the things should be mentioned here. And at the last, it is detailed design. Here you have to detail all the designs modules, and you should be ready with a final design, which you should directly give it to the manufacturer and they can start the production. Okay, so this is the whole cycle of product development cycle which you have to follow whenever you are developing any kind of product. So you got to know that what are the different phases of product development cycle. Now we will focus on concept generation. Okay, so earlier the concept of, or the conceptions about creativity was, it was a god gift. Means everybody used to think that creativity is a god gift, and it was thought that creativity was unable to taught, means it cannot be taught by anyone else, and it was believed that a product development organization could be successful with only a smaller number of creative people. Means there should be a smaller number of creative people, then organization can be succeed, which was a very myth for their concept. Okay, now there is a scientific approach convinced that creativity is a measurable and a teachable skill, means it can be measured that the person is creative or not, and it is a teachable, means it can be taught during the lectures. Okay, it is believed only organization that create the most innovative and advanced product and process will survive, means all the organizations who are having the most innovative and advanced product development skills, they can only survive in the market. So this is the new concept or conceptions about creativity. So creativity are the must part for the development of any kind of product, new product development. Okay, now study of brain working. It is not possible to observe the steps that a creative person's brain follows while solving a problem. But in the modern neuroscience uses functional MRI and positron emission tomography to observe the brain in action and reveal how the brain works. There are some techniques which can be used to study the brain working, how the functioning of brain is going on. So this we can study with the help of some modern neuroscience techniques. Now, what are the adds to the creative thinking? What are the adds or suggestions to develop the creative thinking in any kind of person? First is to develop a creative attitude and confidence, meaning you should have a great confidence and creative attitude whenever you are going to start any kind of creative thinking. Unlock your imagination, means ask why and what if everywhere, or every question, or whenever you are listening or reading any kind of content of information gathering, then you have to ask why and what if. So this is the unlocking of your imagination. Be persistent, means you should be rigid or be persistent about your problem solving. Okay, and develop an open mind, means be receptive to the ideas from any end sources. Okay, any kind of sources, if you are getting any kind of information, you should be receptive, means your mind should be open. Suspend your judgment, you have to suspend your judgments and set problem boundaries, not too tight and not too open, as we have discussed in the defining definition of problem. So you have to fix the problems boundaries. Okay, so how, these are the few acts to develop the creativity in your mind. So thank you so much. We will start, or we will continue this session in the next lecture. Stay tuned with the Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel for the such content, and this will help you to write your exam of product development launching in the 8th semester of mechanical engineering. Thank you so much.